ano ang difference between humans and machine? Quite recently, I came across an article na nagsasabi na malaki yung difference between humans and machines. Pres precisely in how tawag dito, we process data. Okay, so of course, ang isang malaking difference dito is that in machine learning, you need to feed the computer a lot of data para ma-figure out niya na yung image na yun ay merong bola. Okay? On the other hand, sa humans, okay, pakitaan mo lang yan ng object once. Sabihin mo na yung object na yan ay bola. And then, yun na yun. Di ba? Makikita nyo kung paano pinoprocess ng brain, ng human brain, yung pag-identify ng bola. Pinoprocess nyo yun through the shape, siyempre titignan niyo yun through color, pero of course marami iba't ibang klase ng bola, and marami iba't ibang klaseng tawag dito, surface features yung bola. Like for example, for a golf ball, it's still a ball pero meron siya ng mga dimples, di ba? For a baseball, meron siya ng mga tahi, but still we identify it as a ball kahit na first time natin makakita ng baseball. Okay? Sa machines, hindi ganun. Kailangan i-feed mo siya ng sangkatutak na data. The more data you provide it, the more accurate the prediction of the machine is with regard to anong klaseng object yan. So that's actually how machine learning works. It's statistical. Okay, so makikita nyo rin later na gagamit tayo ng statistical methods para i-assess or para turuan yung machines and i-assess yung accuracy ng machine na matutunan yung isang task. Okay, now in order to do that, ang gagawin natin first of all is we'll start with basic linear regression. Okay, so yung code na ito, yung part ng code na nakikita nyo rito. Okay, so yung nandito sa left side is in MATLAB at yung nandito sa right side is in Python. Okay, yung tawag dito, of course, marami sa inyo familiar sa MATLAB and some of you or a few of you are familiar sa Python, but I'll go through both. Okay, tawag dito, slowly. Okay? So dito, basically ang ginagawa lang ng code na ito is it's just generating a set of data points. Okay, a linear set of data points. But both of these codes are just generating a line. Okay? So basically, ganito lang yan. Nag-generate ako ng line na may slope na m na 2 at may y-intercept na 0.5. Okay, ginamit ko yung command na linspace. Okay, starting from 0, ending at 5 with 100 data points. Okay, and then I have this function which I made called add random fluctuations, okay, which you will see later kung anong ginagawa nito. Basically, kung wala ang ginagawa lang ng ano na to, ng function na ito is, so mag-generate siya ng straight line, but if I add a value here, lalagyan niya ng randomness. Okay, yung number, yung line na yon. Okay, so hindi na siyang flat na line kundi magkakaroon siya ng random tawag dito values or random positions. And of course, itong line na ito is pinaplot niya yung both x and y. Okay, pag 0, ibig sabihin wala siyang random fluctuations. Pinaplot niya with respect to x and y. Blue yung ginagamit ko, tapos X yung marker, and then yung marker size is 5, and then may label ako na X, at saka Y along the X-axis, tsaka Y-axis. And then naglagay din ako ng grid. Okay, para dun sa function na add random fluctuations, ang input niya is yung X data point, yung slope, and yung Y-intercept, and then yung fluctuation size. Okay, so mas maintindihan yung fluctuation size mamaya when I run the code. So basically, ina-add ko lang yung fluctuation size, okay, dito sa equation of the line. Okay, at yung pag-add ko ng fluctuation size is based on some random number values. Okay? Okay, so ganun lang yung idea. Okay, sa Python, okay, for those of you who are not familiar with Python, it's basically the same, tawag dito, basically the same structure or flow. Okay, so dito nag-define ako ng slope. Dito nag-define ako ng y-intercept, so b is 0.5. Dito, dinefine ko yung aking x. So ang x ko, dinefine ko using this command linspace. So linspace katulad sa MATLAB, linspace din. From 0 to 5 with 100 data points. Then gumawa ako ng function na add random fluctuations. X, yung input ko is x, yung data set na x, slope, at saka y-intercept, and then yung fluctuation size. Okay, and then pinlot ko yung x and y, and then pinlot ko yung label. Then naglagay lang ako ng label along the x-axis tsaka y-axis, and then yung grid. Okay, ito yung function na add random fluctuations. So, kung i-compare nyo, pareho lang siya dito. Okay, so in-initialize ko muna yung tawag dito y axis, and then ang ginawa ko lang is dinagdag ko lang yung fluctuation size, okay, dito sa equation of the line. Now, in Python, ang mga commands na ito ay embedded sa iba't ibang classes. Okay, at for example, yung linspace, okay, is part of the class numpy. Okay, so kaya ko kailangang i-import yung linspace from numpy. And I imported numpy as np. Okay, pwede kong hindi ilagay ito, pero pag hindi ko nilagay yan, ang ilalagay ko rito sa np is numpy. Okay, so numpy.linspace kung wala itong as np. Okay. Yung matplotlib.pyplot is also class. In-import ko rin siya as plt para magamit ko itong mga commands na ito. Plot, xlabel, ylabel, grid. Okay, so sila yung nakalagay, naka-define dito sa class na matplotlib. Okay, so yun lang yung difference between, tawag dito. Yun yung malaking difference actually between MATLAB and Python. If you want to use the certain commands, you have to import yung class kung saan naka-define yung commands. Ngayon. Okay? Okay, so ito yung same command na pinakita ko kanina. Let me just clear lahat ng output. So m equals 2 ay yung slope, di ba? Yung b equals 0.5 ay yung y-intercept. X equals linspace. So mag-generate tayo ng x values from 0 to 5 with 100 data points. And then ito yung add random fluctuations na function na may input na x, yung slope and y-intercept, at naglagay ako ng 1 na random fluctuation. Okay, let's begin first with 0, the random fluctuations. Okay, so i-run lang natin itong section na ito. Okay. And yan yung ipa-plot niya. So, 0 na random fluctuations. Okay? Ngayon maglalagay ako ng ano ba? 0.5 na random fluctuations. Okay? So nakita nyo, na nag-develop siya ng mga parang fluctuations dito. Right? Okay, and then, kung gagawin ko yung 1, of course, mas tataas yung fluctuations. Okay? So yun yung ginagawa nitong function na ito. Add random fluctuations. Naglalagay nga siya ng mga randomness dito sa data points. Although, even though it's random, you can still see a straight line dito. Okay? And gusto nating i-fit yung straight line na yan with some, gusto natin i-fit itong dataset na to with some straight line na may specific na slope at saka y-intercept. So let's pretend that for now, we don't know yung slope at saka yung y-intercept. Diba? So, ang gagawin natin dito using machine learning is to determine yung slope at saka y-intercept. Okay? Based on this random fluctuations. When you, isa-send ko rin tong yung code na ito sa inyo. When you look at this code, if you scroll all the way down, dito nyo makikita yung functions na ginagamit. Okay, functions used. Okay, so nandiyan dyan, add random fluctuations. Okay, and then ito yung command for adding the fluctuation size. Okay, so if this is 0, 0 to, then ibig sabihin wala siyang random. Hindi siya mapoproduce ng kahit anong randomness. Okay, so again, ito yung dataset na gagamitin natin para i-feed sa ating sa computer para sabihan yung computer na okay, alamin mo kung ano yung slope niyan at saka yung y-intercept. Now, of course, sa MATLAB and sa Python, meron ng function na pwede kayong gamitin para alamin kung ano yung slope at saka yung y-intercept, okay, ng isang dataset. So, in MATLAB, ang tawag dun sa function na yun ay polyfit. Okay, at sa polyfit ito. Sa Python, ang tawag sa function na yun ay linregress. At yung linregress na function ay defined in the class SciPy, under class SciPy. Okay, dun sa stats. So, kaya kailangan nyo rito, okay, kaya kailangan nyo rito i-identify kung nasaan class siya. So, stats.lingress. Okay. So, ang output nitong P na ito, kung linear siya, dalawa yung output niya, dalawang numbers, yung slope at saka yung y-intercept. Okay? So, P1 is the slope at P2 ay yung y-intercept. Okay, so ginamit ko yung add random fluctuations dito, okay, para i-compare yung polyfit, yung slope at y-intercept na nakuha from this polyfit function with the dataset na binigay natin sa computer. Okay? Kaya dito may dalawang plots. Ito yung plot from the dataset na binigay natin sa computer. Ito yung with randomness. Okay? At ito naman yung dataset, okay, na nakuha natin by using this polyfit function. The same way dito sa Python, so yung stats.linregress na function ay may output na slope, y-intercept, r, p, at saka standard deviation, standard error. Okay, so ang kailangan lang naman natin dito is slope at saka y-intercept. Okay, and then dito i-output niya lang yung slope at saka yung y-intercept. Okay, and then also ipa-plot niya rin yung slope at saka y-intercept. Okay, ito na yung same command, polyfit. Okay, polyfit, and then add random fluctuations, di ba? So polyfit will give you two numbers, P1 at saka P2. Yung P1 ay yung slope at P2 yung y-intercept. And then, mag-generate ako ng bagong line, okay, using this add random fluctuations function. Okay, and then I'm going to plot yung XY na ito yung dataset kanina na may randomness at ito yung naman yung dataset kanina na, ito yung dataset ngayon na nakuha natin from the polyfit function. So if you run this section, okay, ito yung P1, so makikita nyo yung slope is 2.0163 and yung y-intercept is 0.4636. It's quite close dito sa m equals 2 at saka b equals 5 na define natin kanina. Okay, so the polyfit functions, using the polyfit function, ito yung prediction niya. Okay, for the slope and y-intercept. Okay, and by comparing these two equations, so makikita natin na ito yung equation of the line that fits itong tawag dito, itong dataset na ito. Okay, now hindi siya exactly 2 at hindi rin siya exactly 0.5. Okay, and of course, magdedepend yan kasi sa fluctuations, di ba? Sa randomness. Okay, so ano ba, increase natin yung randomness dito by 2. Okay, pag nira natin itong part ng code na ito, mag-iiba rin yung value. So naging 2.02, na ito naging 0.4281. Okay, so yan yung 2.02 at saka 4.4281 na slope at saka y-intercept. At ito yung ating dataset. Okay, so yan yung nakukuha natin by using this polyfit function. Okay, so ito yung Python code, di ba? X is generated from this linspace function, then Y is generated from this add random fluctuations function na dinefine natin dito. Okay, and then this plots X and Y. Label, Y label, at saka yung grid. Okay, so ito na yung na-generate niya. So if we run this, okay, so yan, ano bang ginamit natin dito? 0.4, okay, pwede na yan, 0.4. And ito yung kanina rin nating pinakita, linear regression. Iba yung ginamit ko pala dito. So, meron ding linear regression na function, okay, which is imported from this class. Okay, and here I use a linear regression function para i-predict yung slope at saka yung y-intercept. So it works basically the same way. So I use the linear regression function, pero I define it gamit ang variable na LR, okay, para, anong tawag dito? Para magamit ko yung fit na function para i-fit, okay, itong line, red line na ito dun sa dataset. Okay, and then I try to predict kung ano yung tawag dito, kung ano yung y, okay, by using this predict command. Okay, and then I plot yung y predict versus x and compare it with yung dataset. Okay, so ito yung nakuha natin na result.